Okay, we're going to add another section to our program. I'm going to clear my screen, so I'm going to click up here. This time, I want to make a whole bunch of squares. So, and I want to have them change color, so we'll get kind of like a rainbow effect. So the first step, I'm going to copy. We're going to build on what we have right here. So I'm going to right click on pen down. I'm going to click duplicate. So now I have a whole section. And like I said, I want to make many squares, so I'm going to have to put this in a loop. So let's start with starting with an event that's going to start this whole thing. So I'm going to do, this time, the last one we did up arrow, so then this one I'll do down arrow. So we're going to start out, we're going to need the pen down, but I'm not ready to put, and actually maybe we can, and when I want to separate these blocks, by clicking the block beneath one, it will let me remove it. If I grab the top one, it grabs the whole stack. So we can start with the pen color here, but then I'm going to pull out another loop, another repeat loop. So I'm going to put that here, and let's say I want to. Now this all depends on what my angle is that I'm going to turn every time. Because I'm going to have these squares drawn over each other, but I don't want them totally on top of each other. So I want Waldo to rotate a little bit before starting each one, so that we can see them. So let's say if I'm going to repeat this, we want it to go around 360 degrees. And so if let's say I'm going to repeat this loop 36 times, and then I'm going to have to rotate Waldo. Oops. I'm going to rotate Waldo. If it's 36 times, I'm going to rotate Waldo 10 degrees each time. So I'm going to go over to my motion tab, and I'm going to turn by 10 degrees. So 10 times 36 should give me a full rotation of squares. Now, I want to make each square look a little different, so I'm also going to change the pen color. So I'm going to change the pen color by 10 each time, and we'll see how that looks. And then I'm going to take my square loop and I'm going to put it in there. So let's see if this works. I can either click the down arrow, or I could just click this top block. And I'm going to stop that because I have these pauses in there. Okay, so we put the pen up, so that's a mistake. So we need to get this out of here. And this wait, I'm going to change that to 0 seconds. And we'll clear our screen. Click this again. So there we made it fully around. And that looks a little small. Let's see if we make that a little bigger. So I can do that by changing the amount of steps within the loop. Let's change this to 100 and run that in. First, I'm going to clear my screen. And I'm going to run our loop. And I think that looks pretty cool. I might change the color that it's changing by. So we're changing the color by 10. Let's see what happens if we change by 5. When I didn't clear my screen, so it's drawing on top of it. Looks okay, but let's see what happens if we clear the screen. And we'll run that loop again. And then the last thing I'm going to do in this video, I'm just going to tidy up a little bit. I'm going to take this pen up and move steps out. I'm going to delete those by dragging them to the script portion of the screen. And I'm going to insert one more comment. So I'm going to right click over here, add comment, and I'm going to say this section of the program draws 36 squares in a rainbow color pattern. And that's it for this video.